How y'all doing? Can you hear us? My name is Poison Pen, came to support the cause. No further ado, we'll bring up my brother. Ladies and gentlemen, they know it's the Immortal Technique. Yeah. New York, what the fuck is going on, man? I don't need to say nothing more. Drop that. Turn that shit around. Turn it up. Turn it up. Yeah. One time. Check. When it's about to be done, I'll leave you full of touch like the moon blocking the sun. My metaphors are dirty like herpes, but harder to catch. Like an escape total in prison, I started from scratch. Now these parasites 100% of my ass cap. Trying to control perspective like an acid flashback. When it's horrible for every single record except. Get your fucking hands out my pocket, nigga, like Robert West. When you say a movie, I'm not afraid of a groupie. I'm not the type of cat you can afford to miss if you shoot me. Curse the heavens and laugh in the sky like you choose me. Immortal technique, stuck in your thoughts, darkening dreams. No one's as good as me. It just got better marketing schemes. Lead you to your own destruction like stalking a fiend. Cause you got jealousy in your voice like Starscream. And that's the primary reason that I hate dark night. I've been like since niggas got killed over April jackets. We pop punks that didn't do shit with a sneaker. I'm a easy doing features that refuse to the speaker. Burning out to revolutionaries personally. Breaking thermometer and more speed as kids mercury. A&R side jerking me thinking they call shots. Holding me a deal and a blanket full of smallpox. You all get shot with a fucking treacherous bitches. Make some motherfucking noise if you're a hip-hop fan of this motherfucker. And y'all are getting done it for free. And if you let this play over and take it in company, you can call it reparations or restitution. Lock and roll niggas, industrial revolution. Y'all believe me with the music of the South. One year, I want $53 million for my Taliban. Like a Bush administration, gave to the Taliban. Fuck rapping grave singer, let her speak and behave. You wanna spend 20 years as a government slave? 2 million people in prison keep the government paid. Stuck in a 6x8 cell, alive in the grave. I was made by revolution to speak to the masses. People in our posted schools, reach for your classes. The whole opening just to bring heat to you bastards. In a head deep in the casket, I'm being fast and intoxicated off the flow like dog passion. Motherfuckers will never get me to stop blasting. You better all ask it, Ariosa on for compassion. You better all paying for 20 points on the label. You better all battling cancer on the telephone cable. Technique coming to unstable, set to explode. Blood cold by the dead, speech cold, straight blow. If you message ain't shit, fuck the records you sold. Cause if you go platinum, it's got nothing to do with luck. It's just things that a million people are doing. It's fraud, stuck in the underground, terrible. It goes to the limit without distribution managers and still gimmicks. Revolutionary going through, first the critics to leave your fucking body rocks full of roaches and crickets. Yeah. This is the business. Y'all are getting done it for free. And if you never play gold, then it's taking your company. We can call it reparation or restitution. Lock and roll, motherfucker, industrial revolution. When I say hit, everybody say ha. And a big fuck you to all the undercover agents in here tonight. It's really foolish to think you got a crowd of so many people. We don't have some FBI and CIA. You're abandoning your family to be here and spy on us, and we just want to express our thoughts.
Don't forget
NSA. Somebody's fucking your wife. While you're here spying on people expressing their freedom of speech. And we've covered a lot of topics in this area. Some people's medium is DVD, some people's medium is radio, some people's medium is television, independent media. Immortal Technique, my personal medium, is hip-hop. That's the way to get the message across to people. You can find traces of what's going on all over the world in the simplest ways, you know what I mean? Even when we was on the Rock the Bells tour with Wu-Tang and Rage Against the Machine, we was traveling all over. And it was interesting because I know not everybody feels the same way about the immigration situation here in America, but what came completely evident to me is that exactly what's happening to them and the way that families are being thrown into detention centers and children are being thrown into detention centers, children into prison who've done nothing, is just practice. That's the ultimate setup. Because if they can do that to a human being and they can say that those people are illegal and they don't deserve the rights, the human rights that everybody in this country is guaranteed, and they are breaking the law, how many Native American treaties did America violate? How many laws has America violated around the world? They are testing out the new laws on these people. Keep that in mind. They are testing new laws out on those people. So we need to get, what happened? Yeah, we need to get military minded. You ready, son?
Sound man, please. We don't have any monitors in the building. We can't hear too well up here. Can you please turn these
please turn it up.
Oh. Got it?
Drop it. Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody that came out here this day. I know some of y'all got work early tomorrow. I know some of y'all missed the Giants game for this, so I appreciate y'all. Some of y'all did. But I appreciate the fact that people came out here to support a real cause and to ask serious questions. Because whenever there's a crime committed in any neighborhood in the country or around the world, as a matter of fact, the police's job or the law enforcement's job is to find a motive for the crime and to see who benefited the most from the crime, to see who's benefited the most economically, politically, in terms of the spectrum of the entire length of time this is going on. And that question has never been asked by this government towards the corporations and towards the secret political entities that exist within this government. Who benefited the most? And that's why we need more independent thinkers. We don't need fucking drones. We don't need yes men. We need to exercise our rights as people, no matter if we believe the exact things being said. But we question everything. That's what makes us who the fuck we are. That's what separates us from a bunch of fucking machines that take orders. So I want to say that traveling also let me know that around the world, people are stacked differently. In Harlem, they stack black and Latino people in the projects vertically. Other parts, they stack them horizontally in low-income housing, and it's the same conditions. It's economic oppression, economic imperialism, people being held hostage in a modern economy that has gravitated away from helping the people and more towards fattening corporate pockets. at the expense of our civil liberties. And that's why when I say homicide Harlem, I need y'all to say, Blau, what's the problem, right? But not, Blau, what's the problem? You know what I mean? Like you're on a fucking heroin binge or some shit like that. And ladies, not, Blau, what's the heroin? Like you faking an orgasm with some punk motherfucker you don't even want to be with no more. You're scared to be alone and leave the relationship. No, motherfucker, fuck that. We're gonna try that again. You ready? Homicide Harlem!
Blau, what's the problem?
And that's New York. Drop that out. This is the remix version. This is the top of the school. Turn that up. Yeah. Sound man, turn that up, man. At least put it in the speakers. Come on. Yeah. Harlem streets, stay flooded in white powder, like the motherfuckers running away from the Twin Towers. Country the earth like a meteor shower, rolling from power line, getting rid of the meteor power. In a system hours like a chicken spot, snack rock, government cocaine, cooked in a ghetto crack rock. Corrupt testimony at your arraignment, check to check, constant struggle to make the payments, working your whole life wondering when they went, and so it stays back like a multicultural slave ship. 2:30 to 8 when I'm stopping, and people coming home at the trouble and shit popping. And some closing, others are trying to teach children with gentrification and kicking them out of their building and children. But without healthcare, family service, tell the fuck off the welfare. Right here. Homicide, hold up. Over there. Homicide, hold up.
Blau, what's the problem?
I think I should talk about the very nature of hip-hop. Hip-hop is the most powerful art form in the world. It's the only art form where the poorest of the poor to speak not only to the richest of the rich, but to their children. And that's the reason that hip-hop had to be taken over by major corporations. Its voice became too powerful. It brought too many black, too many white, too many Latino, too many Asian, too many Christian, Jewish, Muslim, atheist people together. And they began to realize that as different as they looked and as different as some of their customs and their culture were, we had more in common than we had apart. And we began to demand more from our government. And we realized that it is not the people who should fear their government, it's the government who should fear the motherfucking people. We should talk about hip-hop history because hip-hop ain't start with the MC, alright? The MC is the bastard child. Before the MC,
was the graph writer and the b-boy. The motherfuckers you see today. Make some noise for every... But before the graph writer and the b-boy, hip-hop started with the motherfucking DJ, right? So, I want to introduce to you, representing Brooklyn, representing Puerto Rico, my brother DJ G.I. Joe and DJ DP1. Make some motherfucking noise.
Damn, does you rap too?
I told you, we don't just got rhymes. We got DJ skills. Ain't no motherfucking push button DJ in this motherfucker, alright, man? They got real mixtapes for sale. What is it, myspace.com/DJGIJoe? Alright, that's what's up.
Yeah,
man. Get that motherfucking shit. What's up? What's up? Are y'all motherfuckers ready to take it to that next level?
Yeah!
What's up? What's up? Well, with no further ado, drop that. Especially mixed by Southfield. Yeah. Yeah. but I appreciate y'all sticking with us. I guess the places usually used to having that, you know what I mean? It's probably the only night where the people on the floor don't have no fucking glow stick waving it in the air, popping ecstasy on the floor, humping in the corner. But I bet the floor is a lot cleaner tonight, you know what I mean? No physics tonight! No bubble room and shit like that. No champagne party for motherfuckers. But we gonna get it on tonight. So a little while ago, you know, I came together with my brother to make this specific track about what was going on in the country. And I know y'all know him. How many of y'all know my brother DJ Green Lantern? Yeah! So, and I know y'all motherfuckers know my boy Mos Def, right? And I know that motherfucker knows that.
We know where this is going.
So we came together and put this track together. We made it onto mixtapes. We made it onto major radio without paying nobody, without none of that bullshit. So we had to let them know brutally. You know what it is? Drop that.
Man, he is bullshit that he talking. Every day, man. It's like these motherfuckers is just like professional liars, you know what I'm saying? It's wild. Listen.
Yo, we in this fight for truth. But remember that even truth can be subjective, because it can be seen from various different perspectives. But even if truth is subjective, honesty is not. So when motherfuckers lie to you, don't question just what the truth is behind they lie, but question why they would choose to lie to you. What do they gain out of misinforming you? Remember that a thief and a liar play different roles in your life. A thief takes physical property from you. A liar steals your reality from you. And that's something very difficult to get back. And that's what we've had stolen from us. And where places we go, they start to blame things on people that show up. They say, oh man, it's all the black people in the hood selling drugs, all these immigrants that bring drugs into the community. The majority of cocaine come from Colombia, Peru, Bolivia. But who supplies the military and the paramilitary of Peru and Colombia? Oh, that's right. That would be CIA, military industrial complex here in America. Over 90% of the heroin that's brought in here to this country come from where? Come from Afghanistan, another vassal state to this motherfucker. So the next time they point the finger at you and talk about who's bringing drugs into this motherfucker. Yeah. We've seen a lot of things. I think M1 from Dead Pray's gonna be here in a little while. Make some noise for him. Seen a movie tonight by Alex Jones. Make some noise for Alex Jones. There's lots of people in this struggle from all different dimensions in this country and even outside of this country that we can link up with from different places that are talking about what the fuck is really going on in this country and what's really going on outside this country, to not just change this country, but to change the face of the world and to change how we perceive ourselves as human beings. If you remember that race was created in order to justify slavery, in order to justify taking a piece of land and taking a piece of property, and that's what we became to them. We became property. Because if America had had the balls to say, look, we came to Africa, we wanted your labor and we have the power to do it. Then after slavery was over, racism would have subsided with that. But it was the scientific excuses that they made for it, the scientific, the eugenics, the junk racial science they used to say, well, these people are less for a certain reason. They're subhuman and inferior to us. And while race may have been created to do that to indigenous people on this side of the world and the Africans because they wanted to do that to them in order to take away all of their economic power, remember that one day different forms of race will truly exist because the way scientists are genetically tampering with human beings, one day you'll be able to get certain changes to your genes made. But one day rich people will be able to afford to say, well, I'm not like the rest of you. I don't get cancer like you motherfuckers. Fuck you. That's right. You know what? I don't get AIDS like the rest of you motherfuckers. I went to a doctor when I was 2 years old. I had that fixed. Fuck you. Oh, it's getting hotter? That's not my problem. That's your problem. And who the fuck you think's going to be left out in the cold? People who can't afford that type of shit. And who can't afford clean air. Remember that, motherfucker. So before I get out of here,
Little Cassie,
I'm going to drop one more joint and I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Drop that joint. my education, shaping the nation like the blueprint of a race. So my short check record deals, get you straight from occasion. So focused on my economic situation. I'm like the little kids on TV, dig through the trash. I hustle regardless of the way you talk, shouldn't laugh. A lot of niggas drop science, but they don't know the math, cause their mind is narrower than the righteous path. It's funny how on the block, niggas that kill you for cash, but never raise the gun, they cry out, freedom at last. The Cold War is over, but the world is still getting colder. Atlas walking through the projects with the hood on my shoulders. I would like to train my children and grow to be soldiers, but then a general would decide when their life would be over. So I work hard until my personality splits, like the Black Panthers into the Bloods and the Crips. They said I'd never be shit, but now I sit and reminisce like Yeshua, Ben Yosef, flipping through Genesis. Ignorance is venomous and it murders the soul, spreading like a virus, running rampant out of control. So if I should ever fall and get caught in the hustle, let them know that I died while I fought in the struggle. From the hood rats to rich kids lost in the bubble, spray painted on the streets and in the subway tunnels. Write it down and remember that we never gave in. The mind of a child is where the revolution begins. So if the solution has never been to look at yourself, how is it that you expect to find it anywhere else? Immortal Technique in the streets, back on the hustle. There's 3 strikes to get you life for stuffing cracks in a duffel. Upstate behind steel gates, attacked in a scuffle. Razor blades stuck on the side of pencils, hacked in your muscle. But the ignorance is what bleeds you to death when it cuts you. And it's your lawyers, not the inmates, scheming to fuck you. Trying to fight the system from inside eventually corrupts you. But that's what you get when you put a corporation above you. And it's the people that love you that seem to hurt you the most. Sometimes when they die, you find yourself cursing their ghosts. But you make success, nobody delivers your fate. Sometimes you give and you take. Since prehistoric vertebrates crawled out of the lakes. And that's the truth about life. More to do with the ghetto than your car rims and your ice. Cause even though we survived through the struggle that made us, we still look at ourselves through the eyes of people that hate us. But I'ma make it regardless of the trumped up charges and semi-automatic convulsions that empty the cartridge, post-traumatically saw kids and try to be brave. Cause niggas backstab each other cause you try to get paid. Turn cannibals like knights during the crusades, afraid of responsibility, addicted to greed, beating a girl, purposely losing the seed, as if we bound to the destiny we used to receive. So if I should ever fall and get caught in the hustle, let them know that I died when I fought in the struggle. From the hood rats to rich kids lost in the bubble, spray painted in the streets and in the subway tunnels. Write it down and remember that we never gave in. The mind of a child is where the revolution begins. So if the solution is never been to learn yourself, how is it that you expect to find it anywhere else?